Hi everyone, welcome to class. I'm Kate. I'm an English teacher on Verbling, and today's class is for intermediate learners, and we'll be reviewing some idioms or expressions about animals. Okay, so idioms and expressions are one of the more difficult things about learning a foreign language because they can be hard to translate. And so today we'll try to use these expressions in context and really get a feel for how they work and when we're supposed to use them. Okay, so welcome to the students who are here. Hi Ellie,
Hi, Kate.
how are you?
I am very well, thank you. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. And hello Eduardo. Hi. And hi Martin.
Hi teacher, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good, thanks.
Good, where are you calling from?
I'm from Italy.
From Italy, okay, cool, very
Yes.
cool. All right.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it must be nice. Okay, so have any of you studied animal idioms before?
Never in my life.
Never in your life. Okay, good. So you will definitely learn something today. Uh, have any of you studied English expressions or idioms in general?
I just joined some class in Wordlink about idioms,
Okay.
not
And
study on idioms
okay.
especially.
Yeah, so you've learned some from through verbling classes? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember any of them?
Yes.
Okay. So what was your favorite idiom?
Uh, I don't know what's my favorite, but I remember some of them.
Do you remember
For
some of them?
example, about animals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh, Cat got your tongue, something like
Good. Yeah. Cat got your tongue?
yes.
Absolutely. Um,
Curiosity killed the cat.
okay, so you learned a lot of cat idioms.
No, about
Yes.
birds. Killed two birds with one stone.
Yeah, great. Okay, so yeah, these are actually ones that we're going to talk about today. So, yeah, and these are, and believe it or not, um, these are pretty common in English, and you'll hear them a lot. You'll hear these, you'll read these, and you have to learn them. You have to learn them. Okay, so I'm going to read you a short story, and I want you to listen and uh, and write down any um, animal idioms that you think you hear in the story. Okay? So write down any animal idioms that you think you hear in the story. Okay. So I've just woken up from a cat nap and I have ants in my pants. I'm worried Mary will find out I broke her mother's plate. If she learns the truth, I'll really be in the doghouse. And then she'll yell at me until the cows come home. What should I do? Maybe it would be best to take the bull by the horns and let the cat out of the bag. After all, if I chicken out and clam up, she'll know there's something fishy going on. Okay, so I'll paste this. Right, this is a little exaggerated, so I pasted the text of this in the Verbling box. Okay, and this is like complete overuse of idioms.
Yeah.
But these are all animal idioms, and you can actually tell a story, right? Express almost anything you want using these idioms. So let's just look at some of these. What's the first animal idiom that you see or that you heard?
Catnap.
Yeah, catnap. Does anyone have an idea of what that means?
Short time sleep, maybe.
Yeah, a short sleep, right? Because cats will sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up. So we say, I'm just going to take a cat nap, right? I'm just going to rest for a little while. Good. This one is interesting. Ants in my pants, or to have ants in your pants. Any ideas what this means?
No idea. Ants in my pants. Maybe you was. Uh, no idea.
Yeah,
You were looking forward to wake up, maybe.
almost. In a way, yeah. So you're nervous, right? It means you're
Nervous.
nervous or excited. Because kids always think this literally means you have ants in your pants, but it means you're nervous or excited. Okay. Um, and so in this case, it's because the person telling the story is worried, right? Okay. So what's the next one that you see?
The doghouse.
Doghouse.
Yeah. So to be in the doghouse. Okay. Any idea what this means? If she learns the truth, I'll really be in the doghouse.
Maybe you are in trouble.
Exactly, yeah. It means to be in trouble, to be punished. So if you imagine this, people often say this about their spouse, their husband or wife, or significant other, right? Especially men will say this uh, because, where do you keep your doghouse? It's a little house that's outside in the yard, right? So if you're saying you're in the doghouse, the idea is you're not even let in the house. You're kicked out of the house, and you're in so much trouble that you have to sleep in the doghouse, right? Okay, so yeah, in trouble. What's the next one that you see?
She'll yell me until the cows come home.
Yeah, good, Martin. So,
It probably means she was yelling at you for a long time, probably.
exactly, absolutely, yeah. So
Yeah.
until the cows come home, I have no idea where this expression comes from. I don't know a lot about cows, but
Cows are lazy.
cows are lazy. Yeah,
Slowly, maybe.
Very
they
lazy.
go slowly. Yeah, for sure. So and it takes them a long. So yeah, it just means for a long time, right? So until the cows come home. Great, good. Okay, what's the next one that you see?
Let the cat out of the bag.
There's one before that.
Take the bull by the horns.
Yeah, to take
Yeah,
the bull.
take the bull by the horn.
Okay. Yeah, to take the bull by the horns. What do you think this means?
This is a common expression in my language too. It
Oh,
means,
really? Okay.
yeah, it means they take the situation in your hands, they undertake the situation.
Yeah, to just
Probably the
good. Yeah, to deal with it right away, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe best solution. You should try the best solution.
Yeah, and instead of ignoring it, you should just really face the problem head on, right? Imagine holding a bull by the horns.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And then, Ali, you said, let the cat out of the bag. This one is super common, right?
Yeah.
Everyone knows this one. We say, oh, you really let the cat out of the bag, and that just means to tell something, to tell the truth, or to tell a secret.
Or tell a secret.
Yeah, to tell the truth or tell a secret. Good, good. So to let the cat out of the bag. All right. We have a few more. What else? What other animal idioms do we have here?
Chicken out.
Chicken out. Mm-hmm. Out. Good. If you, yeah.
When you're afraid or you don't have courage enough to
Exactly.
brave, we
Yeah.
use.
Excellent. Right. So it's when you're afraid, when you're, yeah, when you don't have courage. Exactly. Great. And the next one. There are two more.
Fishy.
Fishy going on.
Fishy
Uh-huh.
going.
Something fishy. So there's something fishy about this. There's something fishy going on. What do you think that means?
I no idea. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You have doubt about maybe there is something wrong.
Yeah. So
Suspicious situation.
yeah, there's something suspicious, right? Because if we say fishy, if you imagine, fish have a bad smell, right?
Yeah.
There's something that doesn't seem quite right about this situation. There's something fishy or strange or disturbing going on, right?
All right.
Okay, and there's actually one more. This is a strange animal. Any ideas what it is? Okay, to clam up. You know what a clam is? A shellfish. A clam is like an oyster or a mussel. It's like a little fish that closes like this. It's
Ah,
in the
yeah,
shell.
yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah.
a
So
polypo and yeah.
yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, so if you imagine to clam up, you close your shell and you're quiet. You don't say anything.
Oh,
Right? So it's when you refuse to speak or to say something. You clam up. And this could also be like when if you're giving a presentation and you get really nervous and you could just say, well, I clammed up. Nothing was coming out, right? I couldn't say anything. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, teacher.
Yeah.
Are these expressions just for American English or for British English as well?
No, these are universal. Mm-hmm.
Universal, Australian, American, and British.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, uh, yeah, I think these expressions tend to, I don't know anything, to be honest, about Australian English. I know they have a lot of different vocabulary, but
Yeah, I
at
know.
least, but at least for American and British English, these expressions are very common for both. I would imagine it's there as well.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so any questions so far? Okay. So as you can see, there are a ton of these expressions, and I group them by animal because these tend to be pretty common. We use the animal idioms a lot, and I think they're quite useful in different scenarios. So I want to look at some of these expressions in more detail. Welcome, aka Ken.
Yes, hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. So I actually just gave a really long introduction to animal idioms, and now we're going to jump in and look at some idioms in more detail. So perfect timing, as always.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and we'll do sort of an activity together about these idioms. Okay. All right. Let's see. Can everyone see this?
yes.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah. Okay. So instead of sort of telling you the answers to all of these, I want to see if we can figure them out together. So let's see. Can one of you read the instructions out loud?
Read the meaning and choose the appropriate animal.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so essentially, um, so you'll have a sentence that's missing a word, and then you have three options, and then you have the meaning of the sentence, right? So you know, a lot of these you might just have to guess, but see if you can figure out what animal goes with which idiom.
Sorry, teacher, can
Yeah.
you make it a little bigger?
Yeah, of course. Sorry.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. Okay. So let's see. Can someone read number 1?
Okay, maybe me.
Okay, go ahead.
This place has really gone to the blank.
Mhm. And the meaning?
This class has deteriorated immensely.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't a super helpful definition because deteriorated is a confusing word. To deteriorate means to become worse. Has become worse or like run down. It's old. It's old. It's breaking down. It's worse, right? Okay. And so to say that something has deteriorated or become worse or lost value, we say that it has gone to the
Maybe dogs.
yeah, has gone to the dogs. Right? So it's really gone to the dogs. It's lost its value, and it's really just run down. Okay, good. All right, let's see. AKA Ken, can you read number 2?
You can take blank to water, but you can't make it drink. You can help a person only up to a certain point, and then they must do things for themselves.
What do you think?
Could be a donkey? I'm not sure.
A horse.
A horse, okay.
So don't worry. I'm just asking you to guess for fun, but there's no way you would know which animals go here, right? So, okay, good. So, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it. So sometimes we say lead. You can take or lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? This one, I really like this expression, and we hear this a lot, right? So when you feel like you've helped someone a ton, you've given them a ton of resources, you know, you really have done everything you could, and they're still not following through. This is when you would say this, right? So, well, you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Yes, if someone don't want to do something, you can't force him or her anymore to do
Exactly.
something.
You can't force them. Absolutely. Good. Okay, this one you should know. So, can someone read this number 3?
He has got termites in his pants.
Not termites,
Termites?
Ants.
ants, right? Remember if we look at
Ants. Ah, yeah,
so
we
much.
already read it. Yeah.
No
I'm sorry.
worries. That's okay.
Of course.
And the meaning?
Meaning he is very restless.
Yeah, good. So, do you guys know what termites are?
Uh,
They're weird.
animal that eat the wood.
Yeah, exactly. Termites. Exactly. They're animals that eat wood. So yeah, and here, so we just say, good. He's got ants in his pants. He's restless. Um, he's sort of nervous or excited. Okay, good. All right. Ali, can you do number 4?
Yes, I know that.
Oh, good.
Yeah, there are plenty more fish in the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, if you have broken up with your partner, don't worry, as there are lots of other people you could date.
Okay, yeah. So it's not only with like romantic partners, but we do hear this a lot. So, if you're talking to a friend and he or she is really upset, really down because someone has just has imagine you have a friend and his girlfriend has just left him. Uh, you'll say, you know what, like you don't need her. There are plenty more fish in the sea. You'll find someone new, someone better, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. And this one's very common as well. Okay, and number 5 is 2. Let's see, aka Ken, can you read number 5?
Okay, you've made a mountain out of a blank, meaning you've overreacted something or exaggerated something.
Okay.
Probably the molehill.
Yeah. Okay, good. So you've made a mountain out of a molehill. Does anyone know what a molehill is?
Kind of the hole or a mountain-like thing which more dig
Okay,
out.
so yeah, a molehill is essentially a mole is like a very small
Yeah.
animal, like a rodent, right? And so a molehill is a small. It's like a teeny little hill. It's really small.
A little bigger more than rats. Right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They are digging the ground and make home
Yeah,
themselves.
exactly. So as you said, they're a little bit bigger than rats, moles, and they make little hills. They dig in the ground. So making a mountain out of a molehill means you're blowing something out of proportion, right? You're really exaggerating something. So, and we say this one a lot as well, right? If someone's really upset or saying, "Oh, this is the end of the world. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna die. This is horrible," right? You say, "Okay, calm down. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. You're
I think
exaggerating."
maybe it could be better. You have made a molehill out of a mountain, maybe, right?
You've
If
made
you
a,
exaggerate something, make bigger,
but
right?
kind of. Well, no, because a mountain is much bigger than a molehill, right? So in this sentence, you're saying you have a molehill, you have this small, a teeny little thing,
Oh, okay, okay.
and you
I
turn it
understand.
into a mountain.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Let's see. David, can you read number 3? Sorry, number 6.
The black blank of the family, meaning the outcast, eccentric or undesirable member of the family who does not conform to the norm.
Yeah. So
Maybe the black sheep of the family
yeah, good.
must be. Yeah.
Uh-huh. The undesirable. Does anyone have this expression in his native language, the black sheep?
Yeah, in my language there is
Yeah.
it,
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah.
black sheep,
hmm
of course.
Yeah, so exactly, the black sheep. So someone who is kind of, the odd one out, or usually we talk about it's in the context of a family. There's always a black sheep, right? Okay. And this word is undesirable.
Undesirable.
Yeah, good. Okay, great. Ali, number 7.
Okay. Get off your high, maybe giraffe. I don't know.
Okay, and the meaning?
Meaning you are acting conceit, conceited, judgmental, and condescending. Stop treating people as if they are inferior to you and become more humble.
Yeah. And here, giraffe would make sense because of the long neck, but it's horse. Get off your high horse. So, is it clear what this means? It's when you think you're better than everyone else, right? Someone might say to you, "Oh, get off your high horse," right?
When you look at the other people from the top
Exactly.
to down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Okay. All right.
Oh, there is a giraffe.
Yeah, which is weird. I don't know why this picture is here because there are no idioms with giraffes in them. So, but I like giraffes. They're cool. Okay. All right. Uh, Here we have another interesting one. AKA Ken, can you read this?
Okay, look what the blank dragged in, meaning it can either mean look who has arrived, or that you looked disheveled and messy.
Disheveled. Yeah, I think this should have a 1L.
Hmm.
All right. So, what do you think?
What the cat
Yeah.
dragged in? Yeah.
hmm Look what the cat dragged in, right? So, so what does a cat drag into the house usually?
Maybe a lot of unnecessary things
Yeah,
for
like
humans.
right. So a cat will show up and present you with a rat, right, or a mouse, and it's like half dead or something, and or a dead bird or a bug. So cats bring in weird things, and so we say, "Oh, look what the cat dragged in," when someone arrives or someone is not looking so great, right? Someone is looking like they've had a rough night or something, right? Okay. All right. Okay, number 9. Let's see. David, can you do number 9?
He came home drunk yesterday, and she's in the blank now, meaning he has annoyed his girlfriend wife, and he's being punished for it. Maybe he came home drunk yesterday, and he is in the vulture nest now,
This one
the first one.
so this one, remember from the story?
Doghouse.
The
Doghouse, yeah, of course,
Okay,
doghouse.
no problem. So yeah, this is an example of
When you are in trouble, yeah.
yeah,
Now
when
I
you're in
remember.
trouble. Okay, great, good, very good. Okay, but if you were in a vulture's nest, you would also be in trouble. So
Yeah, it's a dangerous place as well.
it would be a dangerous place. Yeah. Okay. This one we talked about as well. Ali,
Yeah.
can you do this one?
They could argue with each other till the cows come home.
Mm-hmm. And the meaning?
Meaning they can do something for an extremely long time.
Yeah. Right. So saying you could do anything until the cows come home means forever. And we decided that that's because cows are very slow. Okay. All right. AKA Ken, can you do this one?
Someone read the blank out of the back, meaning someone released something that was supposed to be a secret. Maybe cat.
Yep, it's cat.
Hmm.
If you say, oh, she let the cat out of the bag, it means she revealed a secret, right? And this one is quite important to know. For whatever reason, we love our cat idioms in English, and I don't know, people just tend to use this one and other cat idioms a lot. Okay. And especially let the cat out of the bag. That one you have to know. Okay, good. Let's see. David, can you do this one?
He is like a blank in a china shop, meaning he is very clumsy. He is like a rhino, maybe in a china shop.
A rhino? Almost.
Rhino?
We say a bull. A bull. Good. So yeah, we have a couple of expressions with bulls, right? What was the expression we had before? Another expression with this animal was?
Take the bull by the horns.
Yeah, good. So to take the bull by the horns. Here he's like a bull in a china shop. So, does anyone know what a china shop is?
It's a place where there are many delicate things, delicate gods, maybe.
Good. Yeah. China is like really nice plates and cups and things like that. Okay. So saying someone's a bull in a china shop means this person is so clumsy. They're always falling, breaking things, right? You can just imagine. I love to imagine this image of a bull in a china shop, right?
Yeah.
Just destroying everything. Okay. So let's see. We have a new student, Elias.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Hello, everyone.
Okay, good. So I'm glad you've joined us. We are just looking at some different animal idioms now. So don't worry, we'll be practicing these. And if you have questions about any of them as we go along, feel free and ask me. Okay. So let's see. Actually, Elias, why don't you read sentence number 13 and the meaning, and take a guess as to which animal
I
goes.
am not good at expressions, diplomatic expressions. Hold your dolphin.
Hold your.
Horses.
Oops, sorry. So, and Elias, can you read the meaning? Can you read the meaning? Elias, can you hear me? Oh, okay, he left. All right. I don't know. Okay. So, Ali, you said the right answer.
Yeah.
What is it?
Hold your horses.
Horses. Good. Okay, so this one is also extremely common, right?
Yeah.
So, hold your horses. Just stop, wait a second.
Calm
Okay.
down.
Calm down. Yeah, good. Okay, let's see. Ali, can you read number 14?
Okay. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Mm-hmm. Good. So another cat idiom in English, right? And the meaning?
The person has suddenly become very quiet.
Yeah, right. So if someone isn't speaking, they're not saying anything, and you can sort of tease them. It's kind of like, it's not a really nice thing to say. If you say, "Oh, cat got your tongue," right? So I don't know why, I don't know how this became an expression. It's kind of bizarre, but anyway. But this one is also quite common. And it's another cat idiom. Okay. AKA Ken, can you read number 15?
Let sleeping blank lie, meaning don't disturb a situation as it may cause more complications. Leave things the way they are. Let sleeping maybe dragons this time.
No, you were right the first time. Let sleeping dogs lie.
Okay.
Good. But dragons would make sense, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
Okay, but yeah, let sleeping dogs lie. So do you understand the meaning? It's just sort of don't provoke the situation even further. Just let it be. Let things stay the way they are.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Now we have some nice dolphins here, also not related to any idiom, but that's okay. All right, so let's see, 16. David, can you read this one?
He had his blank between his legs, meaning he was embarrassed and humiliated. He
Humiliate.
had humiliated. He had his tail between his legs.
Good, yeah. So if you imagine a dog right? When a dog is sort of ashamed, it knows that it's done something wrong.
Yeah.
It will walk there and look really guilty with its tail between its legs. Okay, so you can use this to describe a person also. Okay.
Teacher,
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
teacher, this expression are used even in Britain or
Uh-huh.
Australia?
Yeah, they're used. Yeah, so they're quite universal. Definitely in the U.S. and Britain. Australia, I would imagine yes, but I don't know for certain. But absolutely, these are pretty universal. Okay, and Ilias, can you read number 17?
He wouldn't hurt a fly flea bee, meaning he is so gentle, he will never hurt anybody or anything.
Great.
He would not hurt a fly.
Yeah, good. Right. So he's
It's
similar.
universal.
Sorry.
It's a universal expression.
This is what?
A universal expression.
A universal expression. Okay, great. Then I don't need to explain it. Okay.
We use in Turkish. He wouldn't hurt ant.
An
Maybe
ant.
ant. Yeah.
Okay. He wouldn't hurt an ant. Yeah. Here he wouldn't hurt a fly. Good. Okay. All right. Three more. We're almost finished. Okay. So let's see. Ali, number 18.
Okay. She's as blind as a maybe bat,
Good.
uh, meaning her eyesight is extremely bad.
Yeah. Okay. So are any of you as blind as a bat? No one. I am as blind as a bat, right? I wear contacts, but without them, I am as blind as a bat. And do you know which animal this is? The
Yeah.
bat? Yeah. Okay. So it's the weird like bird, black bird thing. I don't even know how to describe a bat. They're so strange.
Really? You are blind as a bat?
Yeah, I have pretty bad eyesight. Okay. Not quite as blind as a bat, but I would definitely use this expression to describe my eyesight.
What is the opposite of this? Maybe an idiom. Your eyes.
We don't have one to describe the opposite.
Sharp an eagle or something like that.
Oh, sharp as in. Well, when we say sharp as an eagle, or you could say sharp as a hawk, actually.
How? Yeah.
Or she's like a hawk. Right? And that would mean the opposite. So a bird that's very sharp and can see everything,
Yeah.
or is very perceptive. Okay, good. All right, AK Ken, number 19.
Blank never changes its spots, meaning you can't change your nature. Could be leopard.
Yeah, good. A leopard never changes its spots. Okay, so and here nature just means your character, right? So people don't really change, is essentially what this is saying. Okay, good. And David, the last one?
Like a blank out of water, meaning someone is out of his or her comfort zone. Like a fish out of water.
Good. Okay, this one's also quite common. Has anyone heard this before?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Mhm.
Good. Okay, so any questions about any of these expressions? Okay, so I want you to, now we're going to do some practice. Where is this? Okay, so I have like a little quiz that's using the idioms we just learned. And I'll make this bigger. Okay, so. All right, so now I want to practice using these animal idioms. Okay, so to use these in context. All right, so let's just do these together.
Okay.
And this will be difficult, right? You might not know all of them, but hopefully as a group we can do these. Okay? So if you'll notice the spelling of these. My computer is telling me that words are spelled incorrectly because a British person wrote this exercise. So, see?
Okay.
Slight differences in spelling. Okay. All right. So let's see. Could anyone do sentence number 1? Read it and fill in the correct idiom.
Okay. Maybe me.
Okay. Go ahead.
She didn't see you in the room. Wow. She is really blind as a bat without her glasses.
Great. Yeah, she really is blind as a bat without her glasses. Excellent. Good. Okay. Question or sentence number 2. Take a minute and read it, and when someone thinks he knows the answer, you can go ahead and try it.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't really like my new schoolmates. They have a different sense of humor and different interests. To be honest, I feel like a fish out of water when I'm around them.
Excellent. Good. Yeah. I feel like a fish out of water. I feel out of my element. Right? Very good. Okay. Same thing with number 3. Read it, and when someone thinks he knows the answer, just go ahead.
Okay. Maybe.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe can I read?
Yeah, go ahead.
That neighborhood has changed completely. It used to have nice families living there, but now there is a lot of crime. It has a doghouse, maybe.
Okay, so the expression, so the correct animal, wrong idiom.
Uh,
So it's something with dogs, but it's a different one. Does anyone remember?
To be in a doghouse?
Not quite. It's a different one. So uh, there's another idiom we learned with dogs, meaning something has deteriorated or become worse.
yeah, I.
Yeah. This one is, so the expression is to go to the dogs, right? So in
Go
this
to the.
in this case, it would be it has gone to the dogs, right?
Gone, gone to the dog. Yeah.
Has gone to the dogs.
What 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 is meant?
The meaning, so when something, to go to the dogs means to become worse, to lose value, to deteriorate.
Okay.
Okay. All right, good. So let's see. Can someone do number 4?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Sit down and relax. It's like you have ants in your pants.
Perfect. Okay, and what's the meaning there?
You are nervous or too excited.
Yeah, you're nervous, excited, restless. Great.
Uh,
All right. Number 5.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
You are really quiet today. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Yeah. Excellent. Right? Cat got your tongue? Okay, very good. Okay. And all right. Let's see.
uh,
Yeah.
6.
Okay, go ahead.
I will try. He has been in and out of jail since he was 16 and keeps promising his mother he will change. Well, in my opinion, A leopard never changes his spots.
Good. A leopard never changes its spots, right? People are fundamentally, they stay the same. People can't really change. Do you agree with this or no?
Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
Absolutely.
That's pessimistic. Okay. All right. Number 7.
Okay, maybe can I try?
Sure.
You have tried to help her get back on her feet, but there is only so much you can do. She has to want to change. Uh, you can take the horse water, but you can't make it drink
Good.
something.
Okay. A really long one. You can take or lead. I've heard more lead, but both are fine. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Right?
What is
So
it, sir?
the meaning. Okay, so yeah, this was I think before you arrived. I really like this expression. Let's see, Ellie and David, can you explain the meaning of this expression to Elias?
Yes, maybe you can help someone until a point, and uh, you can't do anything over that point. Maybe if he or she don't want to do something, you can't force him or her anymore.
Yeah, exactly, right? So you use this in a situation where you feel like you've done everything to help someone, right? You've given someone so many resources, everything they would need, but at a certain point, they simply have to take initiative and decide for themselves, right? To make a change or to be proactive. And so in that sense, we say you can take a horse to water or you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? You can't force someone. Okay, good.
You can't put the water to horse mouth, maybe
Yeah, exactly.
by force.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Okay, good. All right. Let's see. Number 8.
May I try?
Sure.
We had a terrible argument last night. That night, sorry. She said some awful things to me. We haven't spoken about what was said since. I would just prefer to take the bulls by the horns.
Okay, interesting. You That would make sense in this case to take the bull by the horns and talk about it. But here, we're actually it's kind of the opposite. Is
Ah,
what we're looking for.
I don't say anything.
Let the cat.
Let So when you leave something be,
Yeah,
Let the cat out the bag.
out of the bag.
mm-mm.
Oh, let sleeping dogs.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Lie. Good, yeah. So
Lie.
actually, it was interesting, Ilias. Your answer made sense, right? So it could go one of two ways. I'd prefer to take the bull by the horns. Absolutely, it makes sense, right? I want to just face this head on. But
And
here,
solve the,
yeah, and solve the
yeah,
problem.
solve the problem.
But here, what they're looking for is the opposite, right? Just ignore the situation. So let sleeping dogs lie.
Related to the previous sentence, maybe it's better this one.
Uh-huh. Okay. Good.
And how about
I agree.
Okay. Good.
to get the cat out the bag? What's
Sorry?
meant?
To let the cat out of the bag means to tell a secret.
Okay.
To tell a secret. Good. All right. Number 9.
Let's wait.
Mhm.
Fred looks like an axe murderer. What? Fred? No way. Fred is really gentle. He cannot kind of fly.
Yeah, he wouldn't hurt a fly.
Or to fly.
He wouldn't hurt a fly, right? And as all of you said, this is a pretty universal expression. Okay. All right. So number 10.
Maybe, may I try?
Yeah.
He was always boasting.
Boasting.
He was always boasting about how good he was at chess until he was defeated by a 10 years old. He left the competition with his tails between the legs.
Excellent. Good. With his tail between his legs, right? He feels guilty or embarrassed, right? Very good. He feels defeated. Okay. Number 11.
The expression in English, like the cart before the horse, no?
Sorry?
Put the cart before the horse, I think.
Yeah, it's actually a horse idiom, and it just means to be patient.
Patient.
And it's, does anyone know?
Hold your horses.
Yeah, hold your horses. Right? Hold your horses. So be patient.
Yeah.
Right? And so think about this, take your time and make, a smart decision. Okay, good. All right. The next one.
Okay, can I try?
Yeah.
She knows about the surprise party, you know. What? Who let the cat out of the bag?
Good. Okay, our favorite cat expression. What? Who let the cat out of the bag? Meaning, who told the secret? Great. Okay. Good. 13. Hint, it's another cat expression.
Yeah, can I try?
Yeah.
Catnap.
Ah, okay. So that would make, it's, all right, actually another cat expression. So this one is like when someone appears and they're looking a little bit disheveled or tired, like they've had a long night. And it's related to a cat bringing things into the house, like mice.
Yeah, I remember, but
Yeah. Anyone? This one's tricky.
yeah,
Look what the cat dragged in.
cat dragged in.
Yeah, look what the cat dragged in, right? When you're really not looking your best. Okay, good. All right, 14 should be okay.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
He came into the sitting room, knocked over a vase, spilled coffee on the rug, and accidentally stood on the dog's paw. He's like a bull in the Chinese shop.
Good. He's like a bull in a china
The
shop.
China shop.
Great.
What's meant?
The meaning is he's very clumsy, right?
Okay.
He's very clumsy. A china shop is a place where they sell very expensive and delicate things. Okay, good. All right. 15.
Making fuss. No? No.
Yeah, making a fuss. This is an expression for, yeah?
Molehill,
Yeah.
and he good at making a mountain to
Out of
molehill.
Yeah.
mall.
So making
Mole.
a molehill. So making a fuss, exaggerating, making something really big out of something really small. A mountain out of a molehill. Okay, good. All right. Number 16. This one is one that definitely exists in other languages as well. When you're like the one that doesn't fit in with the rest of the family.
I don't know.
This one is the black sheep.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
She's the black sheep of the family, right? The family is not too happy with her. Okay.
It's like special water fish out of water. No?
Kind of, but a fish out of water doesn't have a negative connotation necessarily, right?
And black.
A black sheep is sort of, it's like the one who kind of has tainted the family. They're sort of the dirty spot on this pristine family.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, let's, yeah?
Like a disgrace, no?
Yeah, a disgrace to the family. Okay, let's try to finish the last four. So let's see. 17?
Okay, in 17, it must be, I'm really in the doghouse with my boss. I was late twice. I was late twice this week, and an important client left because of me. Because
Excellent.
of me.
Yeah, good. In the doghouse. Okay, good. 18?
On bad terms,
Sorry?
it means we are on bad terms.
Yeah, it means I'm in trouble. To be in the doghouse
Yeah.
just means I'm in trouble. Good. Okay, number 18. All right. In the interest of time, I'll tell you this one. This one is a horse expression. He needs to get off his high horse. Right? So he needs to get off his high horse. He needs to
Be humble.
to be humble. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 19. So this is when you have, someone's broken up with a
Yes.
friend. Yeah?
There are plenty of fish in the sea.
There are plenty of fish in the sea,
Yeah.
right? Or there are other fish in the sea. Great,
Yeah.
Ellie. Okay, and the last one.
Until the cow come home.
Excellent. Right? Until the cows come home. So they've been talking about politics all morning. You say, yeah, they could talk about that till the cows come home. Right? It's their favorite subject.
Teacher, do you have a list of these?
Sorry?
Idioms? Do you have the list of these idioms?
Yeah, I'll attach the
Or the link?
yeah, I will attach the document, these two documents, to the class description. Okay, so you'll have them there.
Okay.
Where?
So when you go to the hold on, I'll explain it to you. So when you go to the Verbling like class description, and you click on it, you can still see the ones for past classes. I will attach both documents there to the class description. Okay?
Provide me with the link, please. I am not good at this.
Sorry. Okay. So do you know where if you click when you see the description of this class, when you're deciding which classes to take, and you join a class, right? And there's a description, like mine said, animal idioms, eager beavers. This is the class for you, right? So
Okay.
it'll be attached there in the class description. And
Thank you.
Elias, if you have a problem, you can just send me a private message on Verbling, okay? And I'll send it to you.
Thank you. Just
Okay.
for revision.
All right, great. So everyone, I'm out of time. Thank you so much for your participation. Have a good day. Okay?
Thanks, teacher. Bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.